Alright, I am a known X-Men fan, so it's not shocking that I would read anything with the Merry Mutants in the name. But Spider-Man? With the way people complain about the mainline Spider-Man comics and just everything to do with that character, you would never catch me reading a Spider-Man comic. At least until now, with Dark Web. With Dark Web, they've gone and made my most feared hero team up with the best superhero team. And it's a bit too early to tell if it's good. Dark Web is weird to say the least. I don't like Spider-Man's status quo, at least based on what I've heard about it, and with the little of it here, I feel like I don't ever need to read it. That being said, that doesn't mean it was bad. I'm just not interested in that kind of melodrama. The creative team is something interesting that they're doing with the new dynamics they have going on between all the Spider-Man characters. This is especially true with Ben Reilly, who admittedly did catch my attention a whole lot in this issue. It's just not a direction I can find myself getting interested in on the whole. So far, the X-Men part of the story is only found in the villain. The team of mutants themselves barely play into the issue. It's much more about their villain, Madelyne Pryor, the Goblin Queen. She's the main vocal point of this Dark Web. The thing that annoys me about this comic though is how it's regressed her. Vita Ayala's recent run on the New Mutants went to great lengths to set Madelyne on a more self-fulfilling path separate from the people she views as her abusers. She was supposed to be the ruler of Limbo, but now she's screwing over the people of New York. It feels like such a regression and turns her into a massive hypocrite. Think about it. She spent so much time since the start of the Krakoan era talking about how she wanted to be treated like a real person. She thought it was unfair that she wasn't resurrected nor wanted on Krakoa. Sure, the reason the Quiet Council gave for not bringing her back was complete crap, but they were still right to not resurrect her when she's constantly attacking people. Like, she's called the Goblin Queen, and she's invading New York, recreating the Inferno event. Like, you're not the hero, you're not like in the right just because other people are also in the wrong. And once your like body count and list of crimes catches up to that of your enemies, you're not a good person. Like, every time one writer puts her on an interesting path, another writer comes back to make her a two-dimensional villainess again, who deserves what's coming to her, honestly. And you know what's even worse? Is that it seems like they've done the same thing to Venom too. So like, there's just double unhappiness. But to be honest, I don't care much about Venom to complain. I just think that people who like Venom will not appreciate it. But I was never bored while reading Dark Web, and every panel drew me in. Madelyne Pryor's regression is disappointing, though it is momentarily entertaining. I wanted to see her point this villain's energy towards her own more personal conquest. Dark Web is full of things I like and pages my eyes were glued to, but it's also full of things that just upset me. Let the Goblin Queen rule Limbo before giving the X-Men and Spider-Man a reason to take her down. Let her rule with the Iron Fist and 6-inch heels, cowards. So overall, I'm not sure what to make of this issue. If you don't like the Spider-Man status quo, this isn't going to change your mind. If you like the X-Men, they're barely a factor in it so far. And if you liked what Vita Ayala did for Madelyne Pryor, you might be upset with this comic. At the same time, it's just straight up entertaining. Zeb Wells can write a good story, and the art team is fantastic. If it used different characters than the ones it's using, I might have liked Dark Web. I can't say for sure if that means anyone should buy it today though.